Hi everyone, happy Monday. So this week, a quick little video on a project management subject that's quite dear to my heart because it's this triangle. And this triangle is about the delivery of a project. And the crux of this triangle is essentially you can only ever have 2 points of this triangle. So essentially what we've got here is speed, quality, and cost. So you can have your project done quickly and at low cost, but it's not going to be great quality. You can go for high quality, done cheaply, but that's going to take time. Not going to be able to do that quickly. You can say, I want this done quickly and high quality, but that's not going to be cheap. It's going to cost you to do that. Speed and quality costs. It's expensive. You maybe have to hire some freelancers, some consultants to get in, to bring talent in, to get that project executed. And so the reason why I mention this is because we all have the same ambitions when we look at this triangle. We all know when we're kicking off a project what we want. And what we want is high quality, low cost. Time, meh, we'll decide the time. We'll work on that. We'll make that work. Let's just make sure we've got high quality and we're doing it as cheap as possible. Unfortunately, this triangle kind of rotates and moves as a project goes on. Our priorities shift. So we can start off in a nice calm rate, focusing on quality, keeping the costs down, and then all of a sudden something changes. Maybe the client has asked for us to deliver a little bit earlier. Maybe we just got carried away with time and realized now that we're behind, and now we have to put all our effort into speed in order to try and get this done in time. But the trouble is, when you put all your focus on speed, the other points kind of go missing. Quality starts to struggle, cost just spirals out of control, all for the name of speed. So you really want to try to avoid getting into that situation in the first place where you have to just put all your emphasis on speed. And how do you do that? Well, one of the ways to do it is to have a good plan in the beginning, to set your milestones, to make sure that you are keeping this project on track. But another way to do that, another way to avoid going into the realm of speed, is communication. What we tend to do as humans is make assumptions based on what we think our client wants. When in actual fact, you are a reasonable human being. And so it stands to believe that other human beings, including your clients, are reasonable human beings as well. And so let me ask you this. If you're paying a large sum of money for a service to be provided to you, what would you rather have? Would you rather have the project delivered at high quality, or would you rather have it delivered on time? If you had to pick between the two of them, you probably would go with quality, right? You've invested the money, you've put the time into it, you've put all this into it. Would you prefer to have a high quality product at the end of that time? Maybe there's some serious time constraints and you just have to get this out as quick as possible. Maybe you would prefer to just speed and get it done. But what I'm getting at here is that there's a conversation to be had there. Rather than panicking and thinking we need to just man all the stations and get this done as quick as we can, maybe actually there's a conversation to be had with the client about their expectations. Hey, we are committed to delivering you quality. However, in this instance, we have messed up. We're not going to hit your deadline with the level of quality that we want to be providing. We have a few options open to us now. We delay the delivery and maintain our commitment to providing high quality, or we go and push speed to make sure that we deliver on time. Obviously, we will try our best to just maintain that quality, but if speed is needed here, then that's what we'll do. And you can lose face in doing that. But isn't it better to have that open and honest conversation at the beginning, or as you're going along in that project, as soon as possible, as soon as you're aware of this slippage? Isn't it better to have that conversation and make an alteration and let the client have their feedback on what they want to do? So that's something for you to think about this week. I love this triangle. Try for this week and think about areas in your life where this triangle applies, where this triangle is relevant to things that you're trying to do, projects that you're trying to complete. You're trying to fundraise and you're getting frustrated that the money's not coming in, and you start to cut corners in order to try and raise more money. Well, take a step back, think about this triangle and think about areas where actually maybe I need to keep my commitment to quality, and that will mean that the money starts to flow in rather than panicking and hitting the speed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next week.